Today, we're going to be giving y'all a presentation on Levi's. This will be a strategic briefing telling you about the company and some of the problems that they are having. This project is brought to you by the originals because we do it first. When looking at the introduction, Levi's was founded in 1853 in San Francisco, California by Levi Strauss. During these times, people were farming, very intensive labor jobs. So you have to put your mind in that time frame to think about some of the things that they were going through. So Levi came up with this. It was originally intended and catered for people as durable clothes for work. He wanted to hit that target market and target audience of some of those peoples and early founders and workers. The first manufactured denim product was the waist overalls in 1873. These overalls were perfect because, as we said, people were working hard. Overalls had a lot of pockets, they were comfortable, and they were, most importantly, durable. They were meant to last a very long time. Um, Overalls still stand up today. You see people looking for vintage overalls. You see people shopping for vintage overalls. So they really are a landmark product. Levi is one of the world's largest apparel companies and global leaders in jeans. So when facing the initial client problem, we'd like to talk about women for a moment. Levi's has been suffering from a decline in sale amongst women between ages of 20 and 35. So that definitely focuses on that millennial slash Gen Z demographic. Since even before the pandemic, Levi was struggling with sales. Of course, now that the pandemic has almost reached a year, they're still currently struggling. Levi's is desperately in need of a strategy during this demographic to bring their brand back. If Levi's wants to bring their brand back, they should desperately go to one of these tactics.
We began with secondary research in order to find out more about Levi's background, culture, consumers, and its competitors. With this foundation, we were able to establish a survey in order to recruit participants for our focus group for Levi's. With the results of our survey, we were able to set up our focus group, which consisted of a total of 5 participants. And we were able to find out more information about the views and thoughts 20 to 35-year-olds have towards Levi's and just jeans in general. I will be going more in depth about our findings in the next couple of slides. So money is important. Millennials and Gen Zs are very frugal about their money. Many people in these generations are either college students or recent college graduates, so it makes them not have the extra funds in order to splurge on something like jeans. Lately, thrifting has become very popular. On TikTok, many young adults are posting tips and tricks about the best findings that they've been able to obtain from thrift stores and how inexpensive it can actually be. Millennials and Gen Z generations are able to find brand names, but at an affordable price, directing these buyers to thrift stores instead of traditional retail stores like before. So this brings me to my next topic, brands. These generations have shifted from only wanting to wear name brands into wearing what is most comfortable for them. Target and Walmart retail stores have been able to up their clothing game by providing popular styles at a more affordable price. Walmart was not known for their clothing, but now more and more young adults are promoting their jeans in apps like TikTok to show how finding good quality jeans does not mean you have to spend high amounts of money. With the use of social media, these generations are finding alternative buying options to the traditional popular ones like Levi's, True Religion, or American Eagle. Comfort over everything. Millennials and Gen Zs are all about their comfort. Leggings are very popular bottoms that provide the support many women are looking for, especially in today's time in which we have all been staying at home for work or school. Many women have not found the need to find jeans as they are lounging around in their house most of the days. A popular jean style as an alternative for leggings are jeggings. Jeggings, which are sold in retail stores like American Eagle, have a very stretchy material, which gives the flexibility of leggings, but the look of regular jeans for social outings. Inclusion. No woman has the same body type as the next. Inclusion in styles and sizes is only the first step in order to give a woman the image of being in Levi's jeans. Promoting different body types on ads in stores or in the media is a very important aspect in order to be able to target millennials and Gen Z. Body positivity is an important movement that has been shown around social media for the past couple of years in order to battle the struggles of only seeing tall, thin models. Many brands have participated by creating their own ad campaigns to showcase different body types. Everyone wants to feel good and be comfortable in their own jeans. And this is reachable if they are able to visualize and see their own body type being promoted with the product, or in this case, in certain style of jeans.
Meet Sarah. Sarah is our target consumer. Sarah is 23 years old and she's a recent college graduate living in the city. She is outgoing, charismatic, and works at an HR as an HR specialist. Outside of work, Sarah enjoys discovering new restaurants and taking weekend trips with her friends. She is also very active on social media and enjoys following online trends. For our focus group, we try to find girls similar to Sarah. On the top left, we have Amarani, me, who is 21 and attends Texas State University. In the middle, with the doggy in the picture, is Alexandra. She's 21 and she also attends Texas State University. On the far right, we have Haley, who is 27. And then at the bottom left, we have Giselle, who is 21 and also attends Texas State. And finally, we have Lori, who is the girl with the llamas. She is 23. What they all had in common was that they agreed that even though Levi's has nice quality and the denim is really nice, they wouldn't normally purchase it because they are too pricey. What Levi's has been trying to do is basically market to millennials and Gen Zs, the ages between 20 to 35, and they turned to TikTok. Um, TikTok is one of the fastest growing social medias that is out right now. So TikTok has been helpful because it makes it easy to allow consumers to purchase through the links on the app. And most of the consumers on the app are our target consumers. People like Kaylin, Gabby, and Everett have partnered with Levi's, and this has helped Levi's a lot since they are one of the most influencers with the highest following. Levi's has proven that using TikTok influencers has made their traffic increase, and it has been reported that the watch time for their ads and sponsorship videos were twice as long than the average viewing on a TikTok video. Overall, Levi's partnering with TikTok and most of the famous influencers that TikTok has out right now has been helping them with targeting our millennials and Gen Z consumers.
The real problem that Levi's is currently facing is their lack of ability to keep up with the times. In a world that now recognizes that women have all sorts of different shapes and all sorts of different body types, young women don't feel the need to force themselves into a pair of jeans that they know they're not even really going to feel comfortable in. There's no point to that anymore. That's what's made more snug and comfortable athletic wear, such as Nike shorts, sweatpants, leggings. They've become much more of the norm. Jeans are still popular, but more and more women are beginning to ask themselves the question, why should I buy jeans from a brand that doesn't make a product that even fits my body type? I think that we can all agree that since Levi's was founded in 1853, beauty standards have changed significantly. The same old fabric that jeans were once cut from simply won't cut it anymore. times have begun to change and people are searching out products that they know that they'll be able to fit their bodies into now. And along with our changing ideals on jeans and comfortability, so too has the value of the dollar changed. Millennials and Generation Z have far less spending power than the generations before them, which makes them more inclined to hunt for things like bargains, discounts, and deals. These deals are made more readily available to them through online shopping. Through our secondary research, we discovered that as many as 66% of millennials are willing to switch away from the main brand that they buy from for a discount of 30% or more. And what else we found with our research is the fact that 52% of Generation Z members are using their smartphones to compare prices to competitors before they make a final purchase inside of a store. With our eyes more opened towards body positivity and pockets closed off towards unnecessary expenses, we now live in an era of clothing shopping where young women feel that they need to know that their jeans will fit both their body types and their budgets. What's incredibly enthralling and interesting is that in our focus group, we found that every single respondent unanimously agreed that if money were of no object, then they would buy Levi's products. That means that young women realize that Levi's offers a high quality product and that this high quality product is still desirable, even though this product doesn't present as many body accommodating options as they would prefer to be available. This leads to the second point. Even though this product is expensive and people are kind of willing to deal with that if it means being able to buy it and look nice, of course, for this status, they still would prefer to buy from a brand that offers them more discounts, more bargains, more deals like we were talking about earlier. Some of our respondents said that because Levi's doesn't seem to offer many discounts very often, they shop with other brands that do more of that. This is that 66% I was talking about earlier in action. This means that Levi's is losing to competitors that are more willing to sell product at affordable rates and affordable prices to their consumers. Another interesting finding to keep in mind is the fact that even though we now live in an age of online shopping, every member of the focus group also unanimously said that they still prefer to try on jeans in store before making a final purchase. When it came to trying on Levi's products in stores, some of our respondents felt that the real denim that they're made out of is actually very restrictive and uncomfortable. If a young woman buying a pair of jeans found that trying on the jeans and looking at the price tag attached to the jeans were both equally uncomfortable, that might scare her off from even looking at the online catalog. And going into the online catalog, we found that in our focus group, many of our respondents were not even aware that the catalog Levi's offers online is far more extensive than what Levi's offers in store. And if they've already had a hard time trying on the jeans in store, then this already makes perfect sense. It would appear that Levi's needs to not only push their online selection with much more vigor, but to also diversify the models who are wearing their jeans inside of their ads, on their apps, and on their website to challenge the perception that Levi's doesn't have any product to offer women with curvier figures.
Our team has already expressed our concerns towards the expensive prices of Levi's jeans, as well as the lack of diversity of their product that could cater to curvier women. Knowing that these are the biggest issues Levi's will have to combat in order to create a successful strategy, we have prepared a Get to Buy brief to better summarize our thoughts on the problem at hand. Get Consumers that believe that Levi's jeans are quality products, but that they are too expensive and only adhere to certain body types. 2. Realize they are paying for high quality product and that Levi's offers a multitude of different products available both online and in store. By pushing Levi's online catalog and diversifying its selection of models that wear the jeans in each item's picture. Levi's once began a fashion revolution by creating durable jeans. for people in the workforce, and maybe it's time that they have a second revolution with the aim of adhering to the progressive views of body positivity and budget friendliness. They will need to become basically more competitive with their competitors. Our rational after research, the target audience feels that Levi's has high quality products, but in order to draw them closer to the brand, they need to feel like Levi's jeans are cost effective and that Levi's can offer them products that are both functional and comfortable to wear. Thank you so much for listening to our campaign, and we hope that our information will be beneficial to you and that this will be able to spark successful ideas and strategies for the Levi's brand. Thank you.